During one of the most challenging moments of my life, something extraordinary happened. I heard God's voice. Yes, you heard it right. Not only did I hear it, but I also managed to record it. This might sound unbelievable, but let me take you through my journey so you can understand what happened. Thank you for watching this video. If you've been moved by this testimony, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps this message reach more people, bringing hope and faith to those who need it most. God bless you all. It all began on February 20th, 2020, a day I'll never forget. I was alone at home, feeling overwhelmed by a wave of negative thoughts. These thoughts brought on fear, sadness, and a deep sense of despair. I felt lost, like a ship without a compass in the middle of a storm. Tears streamed down my face as I looked up at the ceiling, crying out to God with all my heart. God, what is the purpose of my life? Why did you bring me into this world? What do you want from me? I asked over and over again. I felt like a lost sheep, one that had strayed so far from the flock that I didn't know the way back. I begged him for direction, for meaning, for something to hold on to. My cries turned into a heartfelt plea. God, I am the lost sheep. Come and find me. Come and rescue me. Amid my tears and anguish, I remembered the parable of the lost sheep. The thought gave me a sliver of hope. I clung to it as I cried out, God, you leave the 99 to find the one that is lost. I am that one. Please come for me. As I continued to cry and pray, something remarkable happened. My heart began to calm. The crushing weight of despair lifted slightly, and a thought crossed my mind. Sing to the Lord. At first, I hesitated, but then I felt a nudge, a push to act on that thought. I stood up, closed the door to my room, put on my headphones, and opened a karaoke app on my phone. The first song that appeared was Deus Provera by Gabriela Gomez. I clicked on it and began to sing, even though I didn't know the lyrics very well. My voice trembled, and I sang off rhythm, but it didn't matter. I poured my heart into every note. As I sang, I thought to myself, this is terrible. I'll delete this as soon as I'm done. But before deleting it, something told me to listen. So I played back the recording, and that's when I heard it. Something I couldn't explain. A voice, faint yet distinct, spoke behind mine. It wasn't like a regular voice. It was more like a whisper layered beneath the music. At first, I thought my ears were playing tricks on me. But as I listened again and again, the words became clearer. The whispering voice spoke during specific parts of the song, right where I sang. I looked to the heavens, where my help comes from. It was there, unmistakable. And when I sang God Will Provide, the voice softly said my name, Amanda. I froze. Could this be real? I listened again, and each time, the voice became more distinct. My heart raced as I realized the significance of what I was hearing. I couldn't believe it. Jesus had spoken to me. This was no mere coincidence. It was a divine encounter. The joy and peace that flooded my heart were indescribable. I knew, without a shadow of a doubt, that this was God reaching out to me, answering my cries in a way that I never expected. For days, I replayed the recording, marveling at the fact that God had chosen to speak to me in such a personal and direct way. This experience taught me something profound. God hears us, even in our weakest and darkest moments. His power is made perfect in our weakness, just as the Bible says. If you're watching this video, it's not by chance. Every day of your life is an opportunity, an invitation from God to step out of the darkness of this world and into His light. You might be feeling lost, empty, or unsure of your purpose. But let me assure you, God has a plan for you. He wants to fill the void in your heart, to save you, and to give you a new life. All He asks is that you open the door and let Him in. If this story resonates with you, take a moment to reflect. God's love is infinite, His mercy boundless. No matter where you are or what you've done, He is ready to embrace you with open arms. All you have to do is surrender your heart to Him. I know this testimony might be hard for some to believe. It's natural to have doubts. Some might say, this isn't from God, or even attribute it to deception. But let me tell you this. Satan does not work to bring people closer to God. He doesn't fill hearts with peace, joy, and a desire to worship the Lord. Only God can do that. If you're a skeptic, I respect your perspective, but I urge you to consider this. Do not limit God. He is the creator of all things, far beyond our understanding. Who are we to say how He can or cannot act? The Bible is filled with accounts of God speaking to His people in miraculous ways. Why would He stop now? To my fellow believers, I ask for your understanding and support. Let's build each other up in faith rather than tearing each other down. This testimony is not about me. It's about glorifying God and encouraging those who need hope. Let's focus on the bigger picture, leading souls to Christ. If this message has touched your heart, please share it with others. Together, we can spread the love of God and bring light to those who need it most. And remember, God's power is limitless. Trust in Him, and you'll see His hand at work in your life.